Golden afternoon light streams through the stained glass windows of St. Andrew's Church, casting a kaleidoscope of colors across the faces of eager guests. The air is thick with anticipation, perfumed by the sweet scent of roses and the faint musk of nervous excitement. At the altar, bathed in an almost ethereal glow, stand Emma and James, their eyes locked in a gaze so intense it seems to shut out the rest of the world. Emma is a vision in ivory, her gown shimmering with every breath she takes. Delicate lace traces, patterns across her shoulders, a testament to hours of painstaking craftsmanship. Her veil, gossamer thin, floats around her like a misty halo. Beside her, James cuts a dashing figure in his perfectly tailored tuxedo, the crisp black a stark contrast to the warm tones of the church. As the officiant's words fade into a gentle hum, Emma and James share a secret smile. Their minds drift to the journey that led them here, memories flashing between them like a silent movie. The crowded college bar where their eyes first met across a sea of faces. The bittersweet year apart, where love was measured in late-night calls and longing texts. The sun-dappled park where James fell to one knee, his heart in his hands. The violin's melody swells, wrapping around the couple like a tender embrace. This is their moment, the culmination of years of love, trust, and shared dreams. Nothing could possibly shatter the perfection of this day. But fate, it seems, has other plans. The heavy church doors groan open, the sound cutting through the ceremony like a knife. A collective gasp ripples through the guests, a wave of turning heads and widening eyes. There, silhouetted in the doorway, stands a young woman. Time seems to slow as she takes her first step into the church. Her blue sundress sways gently with each deliberate move forward, a stark splash of color against the muted wedding palette. Long dark hair frames a face set with determination, her green eyes fixed straight ahead, unwavering. With each click of her heels on the stone floor, the whispers grow. A rising tide of confusion and speculation washes over the guests. Who is she? Why is she here? What could be so important as to interrupt this sacred moment? Emma feels it first. A chill that races down her spine, leaving goosebumps in its wake. Her eyes widen as she stares at the approaching woman, recognition flickering at the edges of her mind like a half-remembered dream. The bouquet in her hands trembles almost imperceptibly, white-knuckled fingers gripping the stems too tight. Beside her, James goes rigid. The blood drains from his face, leaving him ashen under the warm church lights. His brow furrows in concentration, as if trying to place a face from a faded photograph. A muscle works in his jaw, tension radiating from every line of his body. The mysterious woman halts halfway down the aisle. Her gaze flicks between bride and groom, and for a fleeting moment, an inscrutable emotion flashes across her face. Triumph? Sorrow? Determination? It's gone before anyone can truly name it, leaving only questions in its wake. Emma and James turn to each other, their eyes meeting in a moment of shared confusion that quickly blooms into fear. The realization dawns on them both like a cold wave. Somehow, impossibly, they both recognize this uninvited guest. The perfect day they had imagined begins to crack, hairline fractures spreading from this single point of impact. The silence in the church is deafening, broken only by the nervous shuffling of feet and the muffled coughs of uncomfortable guests. The air feels charged, as if a storm is brewing indoors, static electricity making everyone's hair stand on end. Emma's hands clutch her bouquet so tightly that a thorn pricks her finger. A drop of blood wells up, stark crimson against the pristine white of her glove. She hardly notices, her entire being focused on the woman in blue, trying desperately to place where she's seen that face before. James stands frozen, his gaze locked on the intruder. A myriad of emotions play across his face: confusion, fear, and something deeper, more complex. His mind races, grasping at fragments of memories that slip away like smoke when he tries to focus on them. The officiant clears his throat nervously, the sound startlingly loud in the tense silence. Perhaps we should take a brief recess? The words hang in the air, unanswered, as bride and groom remain transfixed by the unexpected guest. In this frozen moment, as the perfect day teeters on the brink of chaos, the air thrums with unasked questions and unspoken fears. Who is this woman? How do Emma and James know her? And most pressingly, why has she chosen this moment to appear? The next few seconds will change everything. As murmurs begin to ripple through the guests, two paths stretch out before you, dear listener. 1. Follow Emma, the bride, as she grapples with this unexpected interruption to her perfect day. 2. Stay with James, the groom, and uncover what secrets might be hiding behind his shocked expression.